David Avella joins me now. David, good morning to you.
Morning.
I guess, is the tide turning toward the Democrats more, do you think?
No, and much of this, you wonder if it is a narrative trying to be driven by Democrats and allies in the media versus actual astute political analysis. The reality is 72% of the country believes we're heading in the wrong direction. The president is at a 42% approval rating. Turnout amongst Republicans is still higher in the primaries than it is amongst the Democrats. And now you have a student loan fiasco the president has created that, along with most of his policies, will make it harder, not easier, to create jobs. For those college students getting out of school, there will be less jobs to get to go apply for, because this administration continues to do things that keep a wet blanket on the economy, thus jobs don't get created. That is not a formula for Democrats to want to go into the fall elections campaigning on.
Right, David, quickly on this. Does the Trump raid have any impact, and could it actually help, rouse up the Republican base?
In an election like this, Ashley, everything matters and nothing matters. There are going to be people that are going to be very fired up about this, and that's going to make them go vote. For others, there will be another factor that will influence them. Amongst some voters, it could have an impact. Everything is going to have an impact this election.
Right. All right, now this one, which I find quite shocking. AOC-backed Democrat socialist Kristen Gonzalez claims that socialism is a winning platform. Listen to this, I'll get your comment.
We really prove that socialism wins. Anywhere. We are not going anywhere, and we will not stop until we see a socialist flag across this city.
Where are we? Cuba? China? What do you say to that?
There's little dispute that in a Democratic primary, which is what she's referencing, yes, socialism sells well. Will it sell well in a general election? We haven't seen that in most of the country. Certainly independent and Republican voters aren't in favor of that, and enough Democrats aren't, that hence why you didn't see Bernie Sanders or Elizabeth Warren become the nominee. That Democrats ultimately picked what they thought was going to be a more moderate president in his governing. The general elections are a lot different than primaries, but I go back to, in a Democratic primary, yeah, it probably sells pretty well.
Well, that says it all, does it not? Absolutely frightening. All right, David, great insight as always. Thanks so much for joining us this morning. We really appreciate it. Thank you.